Okay, so here's a week number 12 problem, balancing the redox reaction. This is an extra problem was given to me to solve it, so it's supposed to know a little bit later. So this is important part of the considering the exam number 4 that is upcoming, which is not being solved. Okay, so this is a redox reaction, is shown in here. This redox reaction is, let me just show you here. This is a first of all is an acidic condition. So either acidic or basic. So this case is an acidic condition. And then first thing that you need to do is you need to kind of separate these things to two half reactions. Okay, so I am going to write the first half reaction, which is S2O3 2 minus, and that becomes SO4 2 minus. And the first thing to match up is something that is not hydrogen, that is not oxygen. So in this case is sulfur. So you need 2 sulfurs here. So that's first thing that you find out. And then then acidic means you have an H plus and H2O. So because of oxygen is only appears here, so I want to first balance that oxygen using water. Okay, so there are 3 oxygens here. There are 8 oxygens on the other side. So therefore you need a 5H2O. So that will balance out the oxygen numbers, right? So this will give you 8 oxygen on left and 8 oxygen on the right. And then okay, so I'm done with here. So let's continue. Let's look at the number of hydrogen. That's a 10, and there's a none. So therefore, because of that, I need 10 H plus. Okay, so so far so good. And then so I'm done with an oxygen. I'm done with the hydrogen. Now let's look at the charge balance using the electrons. Okay, so this is a -2 on the left, and this is a -2 ion. There are 2 of them, so there will be -4 plus 10. So there will be a +6. So therefore, to match that, you need to make 6 to be -2. So therefore, this 2. Therefore, the final things, maybe I can put this one in red. So trying to mismatch, what you need is you need to add 8 electron, which is at -8. So that the +6 minus 8 is -2. So it matches up. Okay, so that's good. And then what do I do is I need to go back to the another equation, which is shown up here. Hopefully this is an easier. So chlorine becomes chlorine minus. In this case, you need to match up 2, and there is no hydrogen or oxygen, so don't worry about it. Let's just move on to the charges. So this is a 0, and this is a -2. So in that case, you need to add up 2 electron on the other side to compensate for this charge imbalance, right? Okay, so that has been done. So what I used to have this. So this is an equation, and then that's an equation that you have it up there. Then I need to cancel the electron out on both sides. But for now, I just wanted to write up the equation on the left once more as a balanced half reaction. O3 2 minus 5 water becomes 2SO4 2 minus and 10 H plus and 8 electrons. Okay, and the one on the right is now chlorine 2 electrons becomes 2 Cl minus. And then what do I do is I want to multiply. My goal is trying to get rid of mismatch. So by doing so, I can multiply this side by 4 to make this one electron at 8 electrons. So by doing, and then I'm going to add them up. So first of all, the electrons are gone, and then I just need to write the final equation, which is S2O32 minus, and then I'm going to write chlorine first, 4Cl2, then 5 water, H2O, becomes 2SO4, 2 minus, 2 chlorine minus, and then 10H plus. Okay, so that will be the final equation that I have it for this reaction. Oh, no, sorry, I think I forgot about this, right? This is multiplied by that, so that's an 8, and this one becomes an 8. So that would become an 8 chlorine minus. Yep, so this is the answer for the balanced redox reaction using in acidic conditions.